All right, so we're in Salt Lake City with North American Arms.
Yeah.
And this is Kenny. Thanks for showing us around.
Oh, not a problem. Okay, so basically we're a company of roughly 30 years, 30 plus years. We've been making our mini revolvers for that long. And through different mergers and acquisitions and what have yous, Sandy Chisholm, our owner, came about owning us about between 15 and 20 years ago. And he has just been a driving force of this business ever since. It's been amazing.
I read about that. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, we have a great history. He actually at one time worked for the company that bought us. We were part of a defense contracting company, and his corporation bought us, and then his job as soon as they acquired that company was to get rid of this little gun manufacturing company that was attached to this defense contractor. So after numerous unsuccessful buying attempts, he was like, well, why don't I just do this? Yeah, if no one else is going to do it, I think this is a neat product. I like the industry, so let's give it a shot. And he's owned us ever since.
So we get the opportunity to take a look at where they're made and, of course, visit the factory here. So
absolutely,
we're going to mosey on back.
Come on, mosey. This is the front offices where all the business is done, customer service, all the management stuff. And it's neat to see how the media has developed over the years. Is that with the technology getting to where it is, we now have not only print, but we have guys like you who come to the shows, come to our manufacturers, and publish this content for people to just get involved with. It's really neat.
About the Canadian model, don't we have a Mini Master that has like a half-inch more barrel?
Oh yeah, that was
another special run because of their laws.
Yeah, they've got the laws where handguns have to be, the barrel has to be over 4 and something inches. So
yeah, a lot of companies that come out with just an extended mark to make it legal.
I guess I haven't asked about the black powder.
Oh yeah.
Are those a popular one too? I've only seen one.
They're very niche, but they are popular.
So they are still being made.
Oh yeah.
Is it like the shorts run a limited production a year?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But they are popular. A lot of the single action shooter guys or the mountain man guys, they'll actually combine a couple of things. Like they'll grab that. Like a lot of mountain man guys will buy the belt buckle with the black powder, and they'll be like, check this out, and things like that. But as much as it is a novelty, it is still a really popular and functioning product. It's great.
Now, are those made in the short also?
No,
just the
long
rifle.
Long rifle.
And then are those?
Long rifle and Magnum frames. The bullets are no different in size.
Sure.
But just the frame and the cylinders that hold X amount of powder version. Yeah.
When they're black powder, are they firearms?
Not according to the ATF. They're legal for sale. You can call up and actually order one directly from us, depending on your state laws.
Sure.
Because there are like 4 or 5 states where you have to fill out a form and send it to us.
Is that the kind of thing then? If I can't, because I've literally only seen one, and the guy won't sell it to me. So if that's something that I wanted to get, I would literally just call here, and then awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'll be making a phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Yeah, I think that'd be the neatest thing.
Oh yeah. California, we have 4 guns. We have 2 guns that are approved and 2 guns that are exempt. The 2 guns that are approved are the standard long rifle with the 1.1/8 barrel, and the standard the Magnum short barrel with the 1.1/8 barrel. So the NAA 22 LR and the NAA 22 MS. Those are actually on the California approved roster. We have sent them in to have tested. Now the guns that are exempt are any of our 4-inch guns, our Mini Master and our 1860 Earl, which I don't have a graphic of around here. They are exempt from the list because they meet certain requirements, being single action and over a certain length and stuff like that. So they are exempt. I don't want to use the word approved because I'm sure that California is really touchy on what words are used for what, but because they like to define words as of late.
Well, we've got it running. I have a question that made me think when I saw the laser. I was going to ask about
Laser light, yes.
with their little short
I have one of those
bayonet and the short laser.
I wish I had the bayonet. I don't have one with me, but I'll show you later. Oh, well, I think the laser is ingenious.
Yeah.
The bayonet is, for lack of a better word, adorable.
Yeah.
But
is that something that they worked with you on, or they just come up with it on their own and said, "Surprise, we made this"?
We've always thought it would be neat, cute, ingenious, or what have you, to put the laser on a Mini. Because Crimson Trace a couple years ago developed their Crimson Trace laser grip for our 380.
Right,
and so
which is kind of easy. I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. But we've always wanted to see it on a Mini. And so we approached a couple of different laser companies, and Aaron was like, I think his motto is if it shoots or stabs someone, we'll put a laser on it.
Awesome. And if it doesn't yet stab somebody, we'll make it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was the NAA's idea, and you shopped it out.
In a way, yeah. I wouldn't say that the idea of putting a laser on a gun.
Okay.
How that came about in what form was totally up to Laserlight, and this is what they came up with.
Cool.
And it's great. So that'll fit on everything but the Black Widows, Mini Masters, and Pugs.
Only because they're top rail.
Yeah. There's that. And the Earl, because there's that really thick one. A lot of people will try and put the laser in the vents on the side of the Black Widow Mini Master. They don't really lock in really well. I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't really function well. But hopefully, last I heard, they were trying to design a bracket system for that.
Which are the vents, right?
Yeah, huh?
For the vents on the...
Yeah, for the vents, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be nice too.
Do you get requests a lot from when you mention holster makers, like for what I would call blank, so that they can fit holsters?
Oh
or
yeah,
fit something
yeah.
like this?
We've done it. We've got a couple of. We got a guy on our message board who just in his spare time makes holsters, and he is like, hey, I really want to make some holsters for your guns. We appreciate anybody willing to make any kind of aftermarket product for our gun.
Cool.
Know? So
there sounds like there's some Kydex stuff out there. Then.
There's one Kydex holster that I know about the top of my head, but it's a neck chain that a company called Stellar Rigs makes, and it kind of clamps over the gun like that, and then you just pull it away, and then you can keep it underneath your shirt or what.
That's
have
great.
you.
It's not pointing at you.
Yeah, exactly. It just points. It just hangs like this. Cops can keep them under their vest or what have you, and they just can reach in and pull out and stuff like that.
I know a guy that carries one on a. He puts a 22 bore brush. He drilled a hole in it, stuck it in the barrel, and then just ran a normal little dog tag keychain through it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little better with the not the brass brush, but with the cotton. So
Yeah, like a bore mop or
it's not
something.
stabbing you.
Well, I think if you're pulling it, you wouldn't worry about it. So.
At that point.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're to that point, I don't think you're going to notice much of anything except for.
No grit in your teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an old grip one.
This is an older grip. We actually phased it out for one that's a little more pebbled. Basically,
rubber?
this was a hard rubber. We went to a tad softer pebbled rubber. If you look at the holster grip, the Magnum holster grip that we make.
Is that a picture or is that black barrels?
Oh, this is actually a finish that we had done.
Oh, I never
Just
saw
a
that.
special one for certain things, but.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, it's perfect.
I'm a little passionate about it.
And we appreciate that greatly.
You get a lot of guys that
Stainless gun.
collect them.
Oh yeah. Lots.
I've got
a guy.
Myself here.
I've got a guy. His name's Dell, and bless his heart, he calls me. We used to have an employee. Her name was Jennifer, and he would call her every week. What's new? And she's left, and now he calls me every week. What's new? When is the brake top coming out? When is all this stuff? Can I get serial number 2? But yeah, there are some avid collectors. Yeah, he's collected every one of our guns with serial number 2. So
that's
we
cool.
get those guys absolutely.
Well, I think I know I bugged you guys in the past when I was trying to get my 22 shorts, and I'll probably be bugging you now because you mentioned that there's a series coming, so I'll probably get a third short just to get a custom serial if it's possible.
Oh yeah.
Since I know there's a run going
possible because that run is coming through. It looks like some of them's already been through the serial number, so.
through. Okay.
So there's a few that have.
Well, at least now that I know you guys.
Yeah, it's in the run right now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I want about the serial number 2. I want it on Guardian. I want to put Guardian Angel.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Just make the angel the
Put a
one,
number
right?
after
Yeah.
it, yeah.
You just gotta have that one number in there, yeah. And you're fine. But, yeah, this is a super cool product line. I mean, for lack of a better word, I don't have quite the vocabulary that the owner does, but this is just a really neat product line that we have, and it's really found a home with a lot of people.
I've never seen one with big dots up front.
Yeah, we this kind of custom stuff we still do with the Guardian. Whereas we don't do a lot of finishes anymore. The stippling we still do. The
I didn't even notice that.
yeah,
Neat.
and that's all done by hand. That's not even a machine.
Really?
Yeah. Dennis.
something
Oh
like
man, I feel so bad for him when he has to do it.
So is that something that you'd request, and then just some of them would go through and get dovetailed?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Davidson's down in Arizona. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. So Davidson's ordered.
Davidson's has ordered stuff in the past like that. They've got an order of 10 of our gutter snipe. I don't know if you're guys familiar with the gutter snipe, but I'm gonna grab one of those slides. You might like it. This is our gutter snipe site. And it's a channel site. What we'll do is we'll slap that on a Guardian, and we'll dehorn the front. So we'll take all of this off, like the front sight and everything, and we'll just make that nice and round. And so basically all you see is this channel. So when you bring it up, it's just completely smooth on the top, and you're looking pretty much down or through the back of the gun. This is my favorite Guardian sight option, to be honest. Concept would be we have a website or whatever. We have all these different cosmetic variations, all these different custom options.
Pick,
Yeah,
boom.
exactly. I want this. Send it to this FFL. Because it's hard for the wholesalers to juggle our
Exactly.
line.
What's somebody gonna want? and
Exactly.
There's
plus
so many
these
custom
SKUs.
options.
variations.
It alleviates the wholesaler of having to worry about custom SKUs, and it may be one gun that they'll order the entire lifespan of our business relationship.
But it still would give the FFL the option if somebody just wants to walk into the gun
Exactly,
shop. Sure, we'll get to that one.
Oh, this ridiculous custom, this tricked out mini on the website. Yeah, sure, we'll order one of those, no problem.
Exactly.
And so it's something. It's a little bit more. It's trying to get our special order, our custom shop outreach to the customers, because a lot of people are surprised that we do certain things, and so it's
I'm learning stuff right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought I
Like,
knew what was going on.
You guys can do that? Oh, yeah. Everybody says that. Like, everybody will be, can I do this? Oh, yeah, we can do this, this, and this. Really? Of course. Yeah, whatever you want. Except for the different types of, like, coatings and finishes and stuff. We'll probably, if we do a run of them, they'll be third party. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it seems like there's a lot of manufacturing in Salt Lake area, so
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
options.
We looked at a couple of, we looked at doing a specific, a revolver in a specific metal type, which was the carbon steel, so that we could blue them. So there's a couple of bluing shops up in Salt Lake and a couple in the region that we've sent around, and so there's always stuff like that we're looking at.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Well, thank
away.
you very much. Thank
Awesome.
you very much.
I think this is about the third time we're trying to work out.
Oh, hey,
I really appreciate all your time,
Yeah,
though.
my wife comes to get us off in another hour, so. Yeah.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.